Hi everybody. I hope you're all doing okay. Just ignore that. That's the grandfather clock. Um, so it's pretty late. I apologize for the lighting. That's why the lighting is a little bit weird. It's pretty dark out, as you can see behind me. Um, I just wanted to. Okay, we're good. I just wanted to come to you guys with a quick video slash book review. I don't actually have the book with me because I read it and it was amazing, and I uh, gave it to someone else to read. So I don't actually have the book with me, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. And um, I'm in a bit of a period of transition right now. Sorry, I forgot to welcome you guys. Welcome to my channel. My name is Brittany. I do videos about books and autism. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here for a while, welcome back. Everything that I talk about here is based on my own experiences, not trying to start any fights or offend anyone, but also just being honest about my own opinions about things and just sharing with you guys. So, okay, so I'm going to do the book review first, and then I have a couple of other little things that I want to talk to you guys about. So this is going to be kind of a little bit of a mishmash video. It's pretty late. The reason why the background is so different and why the camera is so different is because I'm actually filming this video. I was filming videos on my phone, but then my husband's phone gave up the ghost. It went kaput. It was done. So, and my husband really liked my phone, so I reset my phone. It was the LG K9. Um, I reset it. It was like 130 bucks at Walmart when I originally bought it. So I reset it, emptied it out, cleared it all out, and then gave it to him. So he was able to set it up as a fresh new phone, and we just took out my SIM card, put his SIM card in, and now he has a new phone, which is wonderful. The LG K9 really suits his needs really well. And then at the end of the month, for myself, I am going to buy myself the new Motorola G7 Power. I'm really excited about it because it's a over 6-inch display, which means I can essentially use it as a tablet too, which is perfect for me because I need something to run my AAC apps that I use if I go nonverbal temporarily, and also just other things, other forms of communication, other apps that I use. I do like to play some games, and I like to read some books. I do have an e-reader, but I like having everything on my phone. It makes it easy, simple. I set my phone up very simply so that it's very easy for me to navigate. I don't put too much on there, so it works out quite well. So yeah, so that's the phone situation. So until Friday comes along and I can place the order for my phone, so for this week, I'm probably only going to be doing this one video, just because I don't really like using my mom's computer if I don't have to, just because it's hers, and even though I'm actually the one who gave her this computer, it's her computer, so I prefer to use my own devices to film. Well, device, not devices. I used to have a tablet and a phone, but now that I'm getting this new 6-inch phone, I'm just going to be using my new phone, and I've already sold off my tablet a long time ago. I gave my tablet away, sold it, and so So anyway, so I don't have a tablet anymore. So I was just using the LG K9 for a while until I ended up giving it to my husband. And so now I'll be getting myself the new MOTO G7 Power. And I am super excited about it. I cannot wait. Okay, so without further ado, I think that's all I wanted to say. Sorry, I know I've been rambling on, but I think it's all important for you guys to know kind of what's going on, sort of where I'm at. So without further ado, I guess let's just get into the review. So the book that I want to talk to you about, like I said, I don't have the physical copy and I don't know how to put a picture up using my mom's computer. So this is just going to have to do. I will link the book below for sure, and I'll try to find a photo of the books and then I'll use it as a thumbnail, hopefully for the video. But okay, so the book is a book that was sent to me by an author named Marissa Dike. Thank you so much to her for sending it to me. It was an amazing book. It is called Liam's Town. And Liam's Town is basically about this young boy named Liam who lives in this town where pretty much nothing ever changes. Everything is always the same. And, you know, every day he gets up, he does the same things, sees the same friends. And then one day, this big storm blows in, and with it comes this stranger. And the stranger, basically, he knows things about Liam and about Liam's town that Liam doesn't realize. Or, yeah, so anyway, it's really mysterious. It certainly threw me for a loop, the ending. I was not expecting that at all. It's a very, very good book. I get very much kind of sort of sci-fi kind of vibes from it. It's a fiction, but it's not really a fantasy, and it's not really a sci-fi. And it's kind of a mystery. It's more mystery, I think, personally. I don't know. I don't really know where to categorize it, but it's really, really good. The writing was phenomenal. I loved the way that the writing was so simple. It was simple yet very effective. And that's real talent for, I think, as a writer, when I see an author who can use very simple language and yet at the same time be very effective in telling their story. You know, she avoided a lot of common pitfalls that I see with authors. One of the main ones being inserting big words, where they don't really, I mean, they work, but it makes the story feel very choppy. It makes the language feel very choppy and the story feel very choppy. She did not do that in an attempt to make herself sound more intelligent or the story more interesting or something, I guess. I really don't know why authors choose to do that, but she did not do that, which I could really appreciate. Characters. Her characters were all very well developed. I would have liked to have heard a bit more about Jenny and sort of her backstory. I realized that it was on purpose that we didn't get to see a whole lot of that. And the book is quite short. I mean, it's long enough, but it's not a huge book. But I felt like it could have been a bit longer. I would have liked to have seen Jenny's character specifically, and Fender's as well. Those are two of Liam's friends. I would have liked to have seen their characters fleshed out a little bit more. But no, really, really well done. It was a very interesting book. It deals a lot with topics of it deals quite a bit with topics of mental health. Mental illness is a big topic in this book. There's also mentions and topics of self-harm, suicide, abuse, physical mental and emotional abuse. So obviously huge trigger warnings for those things. If you're not comfortable reading about those things, you might want to skip this one. But if you feel like you're in a good headspace to read about those things, or you feel like that kind of thing would be okay for you in the midst of a good story, then I would definitely suggest picking up Liam's Town by Marissa Dike. It's really a fantastic book. I really enjoyed it. I would definitely give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. It wasn't phenomenal. It wasn't like, life-changing or like, the most amazing book I've ever read, but it definitely wasn't bad. It was definitely very good. It was a good, solid 3.5 out of 5 stars for me. So, let's see, I've covered writing, characters, plot. The storyline moved along at a really good pace. I feel like saying really anything about the plot kind of gives too much away, other than what I've already said. So I'm not going to say too much because I feel like this is the kind of book that I feel like this with a lot of books that you should really go into it knowing as little as possible. That way you don't have any, pre-constructed expectations going into it. And I find that that's really the best way to enjoy a lot of books. So it was really wonderful. Marissa Dike, I really appreciate her sending this book to me. It was really, really amazing of her to do that. I appreciate it so much. The book is really definitely kind of a sci-fi mystery. That's personally where I would categorize it as. So that's pretty much that. And the fact that I'm using my mom's computer now is also the reason why this video doesn't have its normal intro. So please forgive that. I will try to rectify that by the time I film my next video. It may or may not happen. But hopefully, I'm hopefully gonna try to have that rectified. There's a lot of changes going on right now, in terms of my phone and just kind of figuring out my summer and stuff like that. So a lot of change to deal with. I've also been dealing with burnout. I am recovering slowly from it, but it's definitely a process. So. Okay, so a couple of other quick things I wanted to mention in this video before I go. First of all, in one of my last videos, I talked a lot about my search for a good pair of headphones, and I talked about how I had ordered the Edifiers. Now, I decided against ordering them, actually. I went online and canceled my order for them from Amazon, simply because I looked at them again and I decided that they were just going to be too big. They were just going to be too big for my ears. I have a fairly, okay, this is going to sound really weird to say, but I have a fairly small head. I don't have a huge head, okay? I don't. So, anyway, so I went online again and I kept looking and kept looking. And finally, I came across these headphones. And these have been the most incredible headphones I have had. They are fantastic. They are so comfortable. They do not have active noise canceling. Instead, they are passive noise canceling, which is more than fine for me. Especially if I have music playing. They have really good, in terms of sound leakage, there's not a whole lot of sound leakage. I don't play my music at ridiculous volumes anyway because I like to protect my hearing. And plus, volumes that are just really, really loud they can be too much for me. I have fairly sensitive hearing, so, in order for music to be immersive for me, it doesn't have to be played at ridiculous volumes. I playing it at, 60% or, sometimes even lower is like more than enough for me. So those are They are the Power Locus P-Touch headphones with touch controls. So they come with, you know, your standard books and things. They come in this really nice case. It's got this kind of mesh pocket here. I'm not going to go into a full review of this, but I just want to show you. It's got this kind of nice mesh pocket here. And I'll just go through quickly the things it comes with. So it comes with the hard shell case, the micro USB to USB charging cable, and the 3.5 millimeter headphone cable. Now I know I talked about doing a video where I was going to talk about, you know, some reasons why I feel like tech manufacturers should stick to micro USB. I'm considering doing that video, but I don't know if I'm going to. My new phone that's coming in does charge with USB Type-C, so I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to give it a try, and I'm going to see what I think. And if I decide that USB Type-C is better, and I like it better, it does not mean I'm getting rid of these headphones. Oh no, the fact that they charge with micro USB is beside the point for me. These are fantastic headphones, and even if they only last me a few years and then I have to go out and buy new headphones that charge with USB Type-C, not a big deal. Okay? At that point, it's really not that big of a deal. I am getting very attached to these, so I won't really want to go out and, I mean, I'll probably keep these anyway, but I probably will end up going out in a few years and buying myself a second pair that charge with USB Type-C. Once USB Type-C becomes more common in the headphone sort of community. But for now, these really suit my purposes. They're really super comfy. The ear cups, you can't really see that because of the lighting, but the ear cups are super cushy. I mean, it kind of looks orange in the lighting, but in reality, it's this beautiful pink rose gold color, which is just gorgeous. And I'm looking forward to trying out USB Type-C. I think I'm really gonna like it. So I don't think that staying with micro USB is going to be a thing with me anymore. I'll definitely still be keeping and using these headphones though, at least for a few years anyway, even though they charge with micro USB. So I'll definitely still be keeping them and using them. And because they are Bluetooth, connecting them with my new phone. So anyway, these are really nice. They're super comfortable. They're super lightweight. They fold up really nicely. They fit perfectly back in their carrying case. And yeah, so the touch controls are quite good. It took me a hot second to figure out how to use them perfectly, but now that I've figured it out, they're really, really quite amazing. So I'm very, very happy with them. I'm very, very pleased. And yeah, definitely 4 out of 5 stars, I guess, because they do charge with micro USB, so kind of, nah, I guess. Yes, I know, I'm jumping on the USB-C train. Sue me. So anyway, but definitely highly, highly, highly recommend these. Super comfortable. I love them. I really love them. Yeah, when I sit back here, you can see the color a bit better like this, but anyway, love them. Super comfortable, super nice. And again, they're the Power Locus P-Touch headphones. So that's where I'm at. I finally found myself my pair of headphones, at least for now, for the next few years. And I am finally jumping on with USB Type-C. I'm getting a new phone, which is going to charge with USB Type-C. The MOTO G7 Power, which I can also use as a tablet to run all my apps. And I am super excited. I know I'm going to love it. Again, thank you so much, Marissa Dike, for sending me the book of Liam's Town. It was amazing. I'm really, really happy. It means so much to me that I got the opportunity to review this book tonight. And I will see you all next time. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new here. If you like this video and you want to see more of this kind of stuff, hit the subscribe button, hit that little bell notification, and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Hopefully in the future things will start to get a little bit more standard, but with my life, who knows? So, which is quite difficult as an autistic person, but that's another video. Alright guys, have a good night, and I will see you all next time. Alright guys, bye!